Shadow Warriors increases your chance to get critical hits and damage reach. I probably should pick that. You're kidding me. My progress did not save. Oh, fuck. All because of my goddamn hands. There's no telling what the fuck will repeat.
Cheyenne, stay. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and standing still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But
I'm done being nice. If you don't...
Well, you've been causing... Another satisfied customer. Look, he's... Fine. Most... They're... They... Slay...
Howdy.
Jed Masterson.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. All the latest news coming your way right now. A package courier found shot in the head near Goodsprings has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Those were our top stories. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit to sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that
Howdy,
here
partner.
and there are traces of the cat about the boy.
What? Happy?
Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't
Yes.
care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of
They taste never.
will it ever fly this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Here are our top stories. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Also in the headlines, refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. That's all for now. This is Mr. New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
That's close enough. Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly... Yeah, I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been...
To the town of our three rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town, I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us, so if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra...
But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that... I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so... Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take... Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but other... Is there nothing to really worry about? The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. If you want to know anything else, I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but all the more reason for me to sit this one out. I'll be... No, thank you. Be...
Howdy. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Sorry. Welcome. The machine, harmless. No matter what Trudy says, she thinks it's hiding something. But I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Yeah. Was a...
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also in the headlines, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Welcome back. I had hoped. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. Your best bet would probably be Trudy. Well, I already told you.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Also in the headlines, the death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding...
So what's going on? Did some...
at the NCR
Well,
hold south of the dam. Those are our stories
all right.
for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though he was 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more.
Howdy.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town.
Told you before. 2 days.
Maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter. He was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried for forward days. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip.
Howdy.
21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from...
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some... If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Oh shit, there's about 64.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow-point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. The great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the... Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New... I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after... They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got some... The great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across...
Howdy.
What's the plan? Are we ready?
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the...
listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. All the latest news coming your way right now. NCR officials in Canyon were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Moving on. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Come on.
Dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby too. Don't dream, sweetly dream. Swinging why don't you and take it slow? And don't you know all your lovely dreams will come true? So just close your eyes. Listen to a sweet lullaby. Sleep softly, sleep, and let the world go by.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas,
Howdy. Howdy. That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Howdy.
Just
That was a hell of a fight. Take.
Just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming.
That ought to keep things set. Wasteland critters like to move.
Hello?
I'm glad that business is over. Got a special discount. Pleasure doing business with you.
That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit.
Howdy.
Thanks again for all your help. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the car. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I found cards in old boxes. Don't worry, I'm not...
Lord knows I'm not a a diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Mad about the
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. Sleep, go to sleep. Just lay down your weary head. Dream, sweetly dream. Dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby tune. Dream, sweetly dream. Swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go and take it slow? And don't you know all your lovely dreams will come true? So just close your eyes, listen to a sweet lullaby. Sleep softly, sleep, and let
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I've got news for you. A package courier found shot in the head near Goodsprings has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Moving on. Troubling news from Prem as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull
Howdy.
if that were the case. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Sweet as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid... And...
Feeling thirsty? Got a special... Thanks. Be careful.
Howdy.
Base video.